let's learn how to create nice, precise protractor marks in OnShape. Okay, sketching practice project. So here we have our ruler that we've started. Okay, notice I have two sketches here. I have the letters in sketch 2, and I've got the tick marks in sketch 1. Okay, so let's hide sketch number 2 and get our ruler flipped. Click and drag. Okay. Remember, we want our protractor marks to be along this edge here. So now we're oriented more like a protractor. Okay. I'm going to make a new sketch for this. So select that surface, Shift S for sketch. Now, of course, we need a couple things for a protractor. We need the point, the origin point. So down here, I'm going to go C for circle, and I'm going to put a little circle here. Let's do 0.05, nice and small, just a little dent so your pencil can find that 0, that center point. And then we're going to do a line that represents 0 degrees out here. Okay, that line is what we're going to make a copy of, and we're going to spread out evenly. Okay, so now we're going to go to L for line, and I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to hit that center point. Okay. Make sure we're there. Why not for now? And we're going to bring it out. And we're going to go a little further than we need. Okay, because we actually need our line to be able to reach all the way to out here. So if we do it to here, when we rotate that, it won't reach. So we're going to make it, just stretch it out. We're going to trim this off later. All right, escape. So now we got the two starting point things that we kind of need. We are going to now make a circular pattern. Okay, so here is our linear pattern that we use to make the tick marks. We're going to use a circular pattern. All right, so first thing we do, we select what we want to pattern. We want to pattern this line. Okay, and if you zoom out, you will see that OnShape always defaults the center point to the origin of our drawing. Okay, the center of those planes. Well, we're going to move the center of our pattern to the center of our ruler here, the 3-inch mark, which is the center of our circle. We're going to drag that and click it right to there. Okay, so now our pattern is centrally located. And notice that we have 3 of these happening here. 1, 2, 3 in total. And well, we're going to do it again. I clicked by mistake. So we're going to do it again. Circular pattern. I'm going to select this. I'm going to move the center down to here. We're going to get it right on the money. I got to make sure it's right. Yep, it's right. Okay. We're going to, now what you can do, you can drag this to set how many degrees. We obviously don't need tick marks all the way around here. We only need 180. So if you click in this, double click, 180, trying my best here. There we go, double click, 180, enter. Now you see that the protractor is going just along the top, okay? And if it's going the wrong direction, you press the arrow. That flips it from down there to up here, okay? Now 3 gives us 1, 2, 3 marks. We need 90 degrees worth of marks, 5 degrees apart. So if we do 90 divided by 5, all right, or no, 180 degrees divided by 5, that's 36. We need 36 in total. Okay, so 36 marks. Yeah, 180. So let's do 36. 36 in total. All right, we're going to take a look at that. We're going to make sure it's right. Click out here. Okay, now let's see. I'm a bit nervous right now because look, there's nothing coming straight up. Shouldn't there be one straight up? 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. That's not straight up, is it? 95, 100, 105, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. We need 37 marks. All right. 37. Oh, now we got one straight up. Okay. And we can confirm this. Let's click out here and just accept our pattern. Okay, now if we use the dimension tool, let's pick two lines. Let's say this line and this line. Click 2, 5 degrees. Okay, so now you know that those lines are the correct spacing, 5 degrees apart. All right, so we got our lines. Good. We got all our spacing. We've confirmed it with the dimension tool. Now we need to trim the excess off. So I'm going to take the rectangle tool. All right, use G. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a rectangle inside a little bit. Just inside. Like that. Okay. And I'm going to escape. And I'm going to take this, I'm going to move it down a little bit. Make the lines a little longer. And you can fine tune it to your taste if you want them longer or shorter. Make them a little longer. We want to be left with these inner pieces here. These inner pieces. We're going to trim all this stuff out and all this stuff out here. And then we're going to take another tool. We're going to use this outer edge, and this outer edge. Okay, outer edge. So now we've put lines intersecting our angled lines, and we can use the trim tool, scissors, M for trim, to just drive our track along, and the trim tool will cut all of those. Go careful here. All those on the outside. And we're going to use the trim tool to trim all these on the inside as well. All the way down. OnShape's going to do its thing. And we don't need this. And we're going to zoom into this mess down here, because we definitely don't need all these. Trim the heck out of these. Okay. And this is fine. These warnings are fine. Okay. Great. The last thing we got to do is we need to take our trim tool and we need to trim away these intersection lines. Okay, so this takes a minute. We're going to weave it through. Take your time. You can click, 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 click if you want, or you can drive the snake like I'm doing here. Okay, so I'm going to zoom over to this side, get the middle section, and bear with me here. Getting rid of all these. Now this is cool because you're going to have a ruler with 5-degree protractor marks. I recognize that this is not going to be as precise as a real protractor, but for quick sketching or measuring angles roughly, this is a great little addition to a 6-inch rule. And I think the compass is as well. So compass, if I were you, I would do all the features. Trim this one, I missed this one. Is that all of them? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm not going to go through it, but I got my 90 right there, yeah. All right, folks, that's it. So let's name this sketch. Some constraints are not applicable. Okay, that's fine. Find the red dimension, 2-finger click it. We'll break off, we've got to escape from our trim tool. 2-finger click this and just delete it. There. It's fine. Now the sketch is happy. Let's rename it Protractor, and we're going to accept it. There we go. We got our awesome protractor marks. Turn this one back on, NVOT. Flip it over. Looking good, looking good. All right, so there's the process. We used the circular pattern, an awesome tool. The trim tool, we used the use tool, a lot of good stuff in here. All right, hope this helps. Make it awesome, and I'll see you later.